Welcome back. In the previous part, we got some fancy new clothes for Dana here. Some green aesthetic is very, very nice.
Here goes.
Doesn't actually change her build or anything like that. She just looks stronger. I don't know what it is. It's got to be something about the design of the clothes, maybe the boots or something like that. But no, it just looks so much better. I really like it about her. Nebritia? Daring Jade Hammer, anyway. Seems fairly simple so far, but it's just that case of like, maybe if I did this. No, that seems to be slower. Oh, it's doing that thing, is it? Just trying to line up what I'm doing with its attacks. Because there, it's like I'm mid-attack as a result of that. Well, it stuns you, I don't care. Didn't seem to stun you that time, did I? Stunned that time. Take this. Need the dodging now. Well, maybe I can use the Tokyo Xanadu way of dodging into a fire. There, it's like, nope, clearly not.
Now I can keep going.
Worth a try. It's done already. Seems to be the way to go about it, I feel. Let's switch over there, get the dodging going. Oh, well, I could time that better, but clearly not. Oh. That didn't go as well as I hoped. Give me some bit of dodge. Level up, I think I got a nice pattern there towards the end, though. Just figuring out the best tactics for it, sort of thing. Ah, another monument. Monolith. Crown of Creation. What's this then? Crown of Creation. What have we got? Damage 1.5, move speed down. I like the idea of that. The fences go down quite a bit, but the damage increase there. 0.5. It's 0.5. This looks just like the monolith that was on the upper floor. Maybe that means I better activate it and see what it says. Thus, by vanquishing Saurians and cultivating the earth, did the kingdom expand its domain. In time, the kingdom of Eternian grew to become the mightiest nation in the land. With its expansion came a golden age of prosperity for Eternia, celebrated by lords and loyal retainers alike. It was during the Golden Age that Light King Alacia issued the Edict of Southerly Migration. With this edict, the kingdom set forth migrating its capital to the site of the Great Tree, where the Light King discovered Essence. Our new capital will endure for eternity, declared the Light King to his roused nation. And so, at the site where the Light King first gained the knowledge of Essence, where the Great Tree of Origins, giver of knowledge, stands tall to this day, the Eternians devoted themselves body and soul to the establishment of a capital worthy of the Great Tree and their king. A grand capital housing an enormous crystal with which to amplify Essence was unveiled to the world. In this way, the new capital was more than the center of the kingdom. It was the very heart of the land itself. Okay. I had a feeling this would contain more of Eternia's history. This seems a little different from the history I was taught.
Don't they say facts are often stranger than fiction?
If this account is indeed a fact, then this sanctuary must be where the true history of Eternia is archived. Even so, this all seems so grandiose. Who's there? Strange. Thought I sensed someone just now. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Perhaps I should leave for now. Given the chance, though, I'd love to read more of Eternia's lost history. And clearly Io is more than she lets on to be. The door is shut tight and will not budge. I can feel the slowdown in how she does things. Like, even the jumping animation is slower, which is just weird. She's got a weird, like, laggy feeling to it. It's very strange. Right, so we've taken out the big dinosaur, haven't we? So let's try going this way now, because this is where the markers seem to point going now. As you can see up there, but there's also that down there. But I do want to get this ore.
I see something.
What a strange match. This isn't the way to Baja Tower. I need to stay focused and not let myself get distracted. But there might be things over there that are awesome. I want to see the awesome thingies. What are you? Dead is what you are. Some kind of pitcher plant.
Huh. I thought I just heard a voice.
Hello? What's wrong? You must have trouble finding food with this wound. I wonder if I have anything to feed you. I know, the nutrients in a dragon tree treasure might help her wound heal faster. I have some, I should give one to her. I do, don't I? The nutrients in a dragon tree treasure... what? The nutrients in a dragon tree treasure might help her wound heal faster. If I have some, I should give one to her. The nutrients in a dragon tree treasure might help her wound heal faster. If I have some, I should give one to her. Give dragon tree treasure to her. Here you go. Dana fed a dragon tree treasure to the wounded doe. Good girl. I hope you feel better soon. Dana left the area after treating the doe's wound.
We did it!
There, your wound seems fine now. I'll check on it again later. Blessings of the great tree be upon you. Hope you enjoyed the treasure. You know the one.
Get some rest.
It was this crystal. There was a boulder that was blocking Adol's path, but I don't see anything that resembles it here. I'll just plant the sapling anyway. There we go. Well, you can see it's grown, can't you? The way is open now. Ah. Can't believe what I saw. I'm still processing it. That was Dana's past, what Adol has been seeing. Finally got to see it for ourselves. Man, it's just one surprise after another. Why did you let us see that, Dana? Well, it was the least I could do, since you're all helping me. Thank you. Yes, thank you for showing that to us. You really are from the nation that once existed here.
Yeah.
It's not like we didn't believe you, but it's hard to wrap our heads around. Don't worry. I know as much about myself as you do. At any rate, I definitely remember coming here now. I wanted to find out why Eternia was going to be destroyed. From the looks of things, I couldn't prevent it. Dana. I'm sorry. Anyway, if I keep regaining my memories at this rate. Yes, I'm sure to remember everything soon. I'm sure there's a reason you're here. Adol, thank you. I'll remember that as I continue pressing on. It's got to be something to do with the mark on her arm. The sun is setting, Adol.
Yes.
Staying up late is unprofessional. It diminishes your quality of work, plus it's bad for your skin. He's right. I want my skin to look lovely, so we should rest for today.
Ooh, I'm ready to hit the hay.
I'm stuffed.
Is something wrong, Dana?
I just haven't done something like this in a long time. When I was a child, my father and I would sit by the fireside after dinner and just talk. Being here with you all evokes a strange sense of nostalgia.
Did you have a mother?
My mother passed away when I was little.
Oh.
Then we're the same.
Ricotta.
As the conversation continued, Dana began to share more about her past with Adol and the others, and gradually she began to feel like she was becoming part of the motley crew.
Father.
Just wondering, like, they almost look like a dragon, don't they? Looks like everyone is ready to go.
Oh!
Yep, I ate breakfast and took a dump, so I'm feeling pretty swell right now. My word. You said this tower used to be a research facility. What's the inside like? Well, I haven't been inside every room at the tower, but the entrance and exit of each floor is regulated by control devices which only allow people with essence to enter. That being said, I don't know if those control devices are still operational. The tower is leaning, so its structural integrity probably isn't the most sound. Yes, let's be careful, everyone.
Tally-ho!
Tally-ho! I adore her so much. Nearby event points have been marked on the map.
Good luck on the search!
Oh, thank you. So I'm just wondering, like, let's check on the map here. Hello, hello. What's back there? There is a question mark as well. Oh, is that question mark? It's like, Several question marks have appeared. That always seems to happen. Like that. I know I can't do that one at the moment because that's Kong, and that one I'm waiting to... Well, let's go investigate these question marks. Someone, anyone, help me. Hey, that was a person. Someone's on top of that cliff. Let's help them, Adol. I couldn't go up here before, could I? That's intriguing. And they're flying enemies, so I know who I should be switching over to. Come on. Try to dodge, but I can't see because camera.
Sweet dreams.
Come on.
Over here!
Just the speed that that's happening. Just come on. It's like, calm down. Jeez. Hello. Matthew, haven't seen you in a long while. Man, am I glad to see you, Adol. Thank you so much. Haven't seen you in so long. You really saved my hide just now. And you are? I'm glad we got here in time. You're telling me? All those terrifying stories I heard about the Isle of Seiren were actually true. Judging by your uniform, you must have been part of the Lombardi's crew. Yep, my name's Kefju. It's nice to meet you all. I don't recognize some of you. Were you guys passengers too? Did other passengers wash ashore on this island too? Yes, we've established a village, and we're currently preparing to escape the island. Dakota and I weren't passengers, but we've still been helping out here and there, occasionally. I see. That's great news. If you've already got an escape plan, then Captain Barbaros must be with you too. I can't wait to see him. I've been meaning to build a boat myself, but as you can see, well, yeah. Anyway, with the captain on our side, we'll be off this island in no time. Actually, we need to tell you something. What? Oh. Adol detailed everything that happened since their arrival on the island. The foundation of Castaway Village, their plans to build a ship, and the unfortunate events that led to Captain Barbaros' death. I can't believe it. Kefju. Protecting his passengers to the very end, like a true captain. I don't want to believe it, but after everything you've just told me, we're honoring his last wish by making sure we all get off this island alive. Please, help us, Kefju. Of course I'll help. After all, I'm still part of the captain's crew.
Thanks for coming, Adol. You saved my life. I'm still processing what you told me about Captain Barbaros, but I can't afford to mourn him just yet. As a crewman of the Lombardia, I'll do my part to help finish the ship.
Dogi arrived to escort Kefju to Castaway Village. Well, that tree wasn't there before. This is very new. So I'm assuming that's because of the deer that we helped.
What a beautiful view.
Because when you think about what happened, it probably helped the deer. The deer pooped it out, like the seeds, and that planted it here. Huh, there's a bunch of tasty-looking fruit here. This place looks familiar. Didn't we see Dana feed fruit to an animal at this spot? Yes, I fed fruit to a doe at this spot. The seeds must have fallen to the ground and blossomed. Yes, fallen to the ground, not pooped out. I didn't expect that to happen. Let's put these to good use then. Yes, let's take a bunch of them with us, Adol. I mean, that probably explains then why on the map. Yeah, we got the 29 harvest points now. It's the 2 harvest points here we were missing previously. Oh, that's cool. And at long last, we have enough castaways to get this mudslide out the way. Accumulated mud blocks your path forward. Yes. After sending little Pyro, everyone in Castaway Village arrives to help.
Okay, I'm gonna start on it.
Yeah!
Whoa!
I
The mud
appreciate
was
your
cleared thanks to
cooperation.
everyone's help. That's what we got up here that we can finally get at. 'Cause it has been a long time coming here. It's a chest.
Treasure chest.
I mean, what is that? Is that actually a thingy? No, it does not appear. What was that then? What was that? There it is, there it is, there it is. Adds freeze. Oh, fantastic. A blue magical stone is set in it. Adds freeze. Because freeze has, to me, been the most effective debuffing thing in this game so far that I've seen. It's like it's destroyed a few enemies for me quite quickly. Ha 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 ha! You can actually get past this thing now. Apparently. Guess we turn it off then. Conqueror of adversity, share thine essence here. Cool, so that's what the question marks were. Or I assume, anyway. Cool. So let's switch back here. It's slower, but you're stronger, so you can sort of like fight against it. Which is kind of cool. We've already done these enemies, haven't we? So we can feel free to skip them. Oh, hello. Alright then. No. Get off me. I'm trying to get these things done quickly. Go. It would be awful if I had that equipment on at the moment that made it so it could... Ah, god damn it, you... Thing it. Things that I can't... It's a bit tricksy, that one. Things it's like I've got to get you... dead at the same time as come down here and get you dead. Because you're going back to that... Oh... This one's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it? Probably help if I killed the other things down there. Maybe. That might help. That might help. Go. Quick. But we'll be alright, actually, if we get this one. Oh, I was gonna say that I can jump down, kill the thing, and get the other one as well, it'd be fine. But no. Didn't need to do that. That's okay. Question is this... Do I want to go this way? There's several ways to go. Ah! So much to explore, so much to see. Some stairs, okay. Back off, mate, I'm busy. Ah, it's one of those thingies again. Cool. Release the disturbance. Phew, I'm freed. I can scarcely draw breath in there. I'm glad you're okay. Huh? Your presence seems familiar somehow. Remind me of when I met Genya, Spirit of Life. You've met Genya? Wonderful. She's difficult to pin down, for she often wanders this way and that. My name is Lindel, Spirit of Whispers. Jenny and I were birthed in the fields to the north. Yet she wandered this way. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Anyway, I thank you for saving me. A reward is in order, it seems. Dana now possesses the power of Lindel, Spirits of Whispers. I feel power coursing through me. Chaos control! I have merely brought you latent power out of hiding. Now then, I had best be on my way. And thank you again for saving my life. Ta-ta! Ta-ta! Ta-ta!
We did it!
Ta-ta! When did I hear that recently? I think it was actually in... Yes, it was in the R&A research door for Trails in the Sky. Like one of the NPCs wandered off going like, ta-ta! And just like, wait a minute, ta-ta? What's going on here? Ta-ta? You're not meant to say ta-ta. That's not how this works. Ah, hello. Finally got a way back that isn't the other way that I have to constantly go through, which is kind of annoying. And yeah, you know. Right, what have we got here?
Treasure chest!
Well, I know it's a treasure chest. Light arm guard obtained. Those guys down there. Let's go say hello. I want to see if they've got anything new to say, that sort of thing. Hello. These guys, you're just having a little chat, are you? Oh, that hurts. You deserve much worse, honestly. Huh? Do you two know each other? Hey, Wagmer? Is the spinach you were looking for? Yes, 'twas Amy. Despite her unassuming countenance, she resides within the Western Wood. She has lived there since before the founding of the Kingdom of Eternia. I may be from the wood, but I am not of the wood. I would rather set out on my own to lay claim to my possessions. Your abrupt disappearance was cause for much concern among your kin. I don't know what you expect me to say to that, Wagmer. Anyway, the point is moot. At present time, I'm more concerned with exploring this ruin. I have no desire to return to the wood. Truly, you vex me so. I'm glad they found each other at last. At last? At least. Welcome. Kinda wanna hold on to these things, especially the levels. Just holding on to it seems more logical, doesn't it? There we go, we got our lovely question mark all taken care of. So, let's head into the tower then. Somehow. Is it just that it pushed it out the way? Seems to be. Also, I have changed Dana's clothes, in case you're wondering. Got this nice red motif. You know, can't really see it because the sun's too bright at this location. I say, where do we go from here? It's like, there's nowhere to go. And what's the entire point in that? It's like, leaves. Have a look down here. So strange. So strange. Baja Tower. Check it out, Sahad. The floor is all slanted. Of course it is, Squirt. The outside is slanted too. Now that we're inside, I think the tower might be leaning more than we realized. We should tread carefully. It's odd that she ended up dyeing her hair as well, as part of her clothes change. Oh, well done, Hummel, and lovely level up there. Yeah, you can feel the slantiness of this place. It's sort of like, ugh. You feel sort of like dizzy. Hello, what are you? Too busy looking at you to be like, oh, it's attacking me, look. Isn't that pretty? Oh wait, it's attacking me, isn't it? Yeah, kill it.
Why is this pillar glowing?
A facility as large as this one is powered by the Earth's essence. Since the golems here are active, This facility must still be operational.
Oh, there wasn't more to that? I was expecting more. I'm just more intrigued about, like, how Eternia is set up and more details about... Like, how is this here? How is there, like, an ore deposit in a building? Doesn't quite make sense to me. How is there several ore deposits? Oh, there is actually a chest there. Again, on the lookout for stuff that might give me my double jump for Dana. Ancient coin, that'd be cool. I imagine Thanatos wants that. Stop attacking and open the chest. Blade ring. What's actually causing me to do damage when I run at them? Is it just because I'm running at them? It's just it has an actual force or something like that. Fenrir Talisman, okay. Always improving, apparently. There's quite a few chests in here, isn't there? I mean, that makes sense in terms of the ore. For there to be... Hello?
Is this some sort of device? It used to be a Saurian research facility, but it's in ruins now.
Yeah, ore being in the chest makes sense compared to it randomly being a place I can actually mine.
What a unique item.
Question is, where are these other chests? Because I don't want to miss them. Because again, very, very twitchy about missing that quest. Can't I do that?
On guard.
It's like, there's a way, isn't there, where it's like you can jump and...
Let's go.
Jump and switch and jump. It's very delicately timed, so it's obviously I can't do it.
Oh, something's there.
I won't waste time doing it. Let's get through you. I think the chest is below us. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Who is that for? Hummel. Incidentally, by the way, I do have 4 slots here in the adventuring gear now, which is lovely. Okay. Just wondering if there's a way I can get to that chest at all. Again, I feel like I need the double jump there. That's what I meant to have anyway.
Huh? Looks like we're in the outer corridor.
What a view! Yes, it's a splendid view.
It's not that good. See, out here, there being trees and stuff. That makes sense, because, like, the seeds would have come inside, dirt and dust would have built up over time. I wonder if that's some kind of boss or something. See, again, here, it's like, clearly after a double jump, aren't I? Clearly. Hello, hello. Ah. Me suspects double jump might be in that chest. Let's go get it. X metal. It used to be metal, but now it's stone, you see. Dude hit so hard he went off the screen in his intro. Although thinking about it, he's made of stone, it might have been better to do so hard at this point. His health's dropping though, so that's fine.
Leave it to me. Nice try.
Oh, I thought I was timing that nicely, but clearly not. Ah, I'm just trying to get it so I can just experiment with it properly. There we go.
Nice try. Eat this. Here we go.
Ooh, that could have gone better.
All right, let's push through.
It's actually... I'm thinking I've not done my buffs, have I?
All right, let's push through.
Doubt it's doing any status effects, but you never know. Oh, hello. Just trying to get out of the way of that. But it's dead. I want to know what's in the chest. I want to know what's in the chest. Give it, be it. Be it, be it. Yes! That's a piece of essence equipment. Essence equipment? Close enough. It's basically a tool that has a great amount of essence sealed within it. Equipping one will grant you special powers depending on its intended use. Ah, interesting. It sounds similar to your adventuring gear, Adol. Why don't you test it out? Yes, double jump, got it. Double jump, double jump, double jump. Double jump.
My body feels lighter! You should be able to jump higher than normal. Go ahead and try it.
Saurian scale times 2. And we can finally head up here and see what this is about. At long last. Oh, it's lovely. We're just, boom, we're up there. It's better be interesting. Ooh, it is actually rather interesting. I think it's just parts of the map that I've been wanting to see for ages. But I couldn't, obviously. Oh, we still need more people. We're still gonna get 4 more people. That's intriguing in itself. At least I can get here and explore a little bit, though. That's something. Oh, there seems to be places to climb. Question is, what are we clearing out, though? You know, I've got to go to the top, haven't I? There's got to be a chest or something. Ah, I see one already. Don't do that to me, game. It's scary. Ooh. Alright. Is it up? I assume it's up. Oh, God. Is there a chest behind me? No. Where am I? Proceed. Ah. Bolt bracelet. Right, how are we on the map now? 3 of 3, job done. Nostalgia cape. I think we'll save that for later. Because that might be related to the ghost ship from the looks of it. There seems to be stuff down there. I don't know. There's several harvest... Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Just a quick sweep. Actually, his levels here. His levels here. Yep. That's a sentence. Are the levels here? What are the levels here is what I wanted to say. Because clearly there's something going on with this ship here. And is this a person we found? Ah. Intriguing. Seems to be some way up here that is clearly blocked. So we will be back here. Is this a fishing spot? Ooh. Oh, we can get up there. Okay. I want to see what's up here first. There's so many places to explore now. This... Oh, so exciting. Hello.
Look, a cave! I've never been in that one before.
Should we really be checking this out now?
I don't see why not, but not in this part. I think there's two things I want to check now, like this location here and that location there. I want to have a look what's going on in these two locations. But I also do want to get one other thing done before we finish this part, which is this goddamn quest. Because that's the reason I wanted the double jump entirely, was so I could get everything in here done. So that's the thing that was worrying me. First off, get this chest over here. Hermit's Remedy. Right, let's get up and get this quest. Ah, it's so nice to double jump. It's so liberating. You can get up now. It's so nice.
There's something there.
Looks like we can go higher.
Wonder how we get that chest over there. I might have to kill things just so they don't annoy me.
Somebody's there.
Well, I got there, didn't I? Ooh.
Somebody's there.
Just how high do we have to go here? There's a chest up here, we know that.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Right, recipe. Something else for Mishi then. Alright, mango. Cool. That's it for chests, isn't it? They said there was 4. We've had our 4. So how much higher do we have to go for this quest? Oh, hello. Oh, I thought I'd just fallen quite far then, but no. I could climb this, but it feels... Is it actually even... It's one of the things, again, is it quicker to do what I'm doing, which is the jumping? I don't know. Oh no, there is another quest there, another chest there. Hello. It's more of that same ore. How much higher can we go? Oh god, come on. Still more. I hope you're happy, Hummel.
There's a nest here.
Yeah. Maybe it's this one. Yes, I'm certain this nest belongs to our pterosaur we're looking for. The markings and shape on these eggs match. Is this where Father got captured? That's right, your father mentioned something about that. Anyway, how's an egg end up in the ocean from here? Maybe another pterosaur tried to steal it. It wasn't uncommon for Saurians to fight one another in my time. I see. Well, my job here is done. Of course, we're gonna have to fight it, aren't we? Or maybe not, maybe like, oh, thank you. Oh no, we need to get out of... No, it's okay. Oh. Is it thanking Hummel? Yes, that's what it looks like. I can't believe it. Guess it was really worried about its egg. Well, you can relax now. Your egg is safe and sound. Hopefully next time you'll keep a closer eye on your eggs. I can still eat you, mate. Oh, well, thank you very much. I see. I accept this as payment. They're communicating with each other? Oh, that's amazing. This pterosaur knows Hummel is a good person. Hummel's a great person.
That was great.
That was great. I mean, that helps a lot. Look at the view from up here. Hello!
This is a great view! What a nice home.
Right, our aim now is to get that chest. And then... what a landing! And then finish this part. So, that's us done for this part. We'll go view, like, the odd few areas we've now opened up because of double jump. And then we'll carry on the story because of double jump. We'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.